I'm Pam Seatle at police headquarters. Today, judges in the city of Seattle threw out 15 years worth of convictions for possession of marijuana. Now, officials in Seattle, which has had legalized cannabis since 2012, are hoping that this will be an inspiration for other jurisdictions to follow suit and grant amnesty for what they call drug war injustices. Now, cannabis advocates here have been trying for months to get the Canadian government to address this issue, but so far without success. And one Toronto lawyer who focuses on cannabis law says he doesn't think full amnesty is in the cards here, at least not in the near future.
I don't think that's going to happen. We're in Canada, where we like bureaucracy and paperwork. It's tough. It shouldn't have to be this way.
Harrison Jordan says it could become a political issue in the future, but for now he thinks the most we can hope for is that the government will expedite the process of applying for a pardon, which right now can take 5 to 10 years from the time of the offense, and it's also expensive. It costs $631 for any crime, even including murder, which Jordan says is unreasonable.
Where a lot of reasonable people seem to agree that those who were convicted of possessing a small amount of cannabis, simple possession with no other aggravating factors, should not have this crime to dog them their entire lives. So they should have this ability, and it shouldn't cost them $631.
There are those who say a pardon doesn't go far enough. A group called the Campaign for Cannabis Amnesty is pushing for the Liberals to delete everybody's criminal records for minor cannabis-related convictions. One of the founders of the campaign says it would only be fair to do so, especially because of the disproportionate number of people of color who face these charges. The government has promised to look at it, but not right away.
It doesn't make sense that they chose to wait till after legalization to have these conversations. With the Campaign for Amnesty, we've reached out on numerous occasions to try to engage them, to at least have some meaningful discussions prior to October 17th. However, MP Bill Blair did mention that they wanted to at least get Bill C-45 behind them before having any meaningful discussions on the issue.
Now, Harrison Jordan said something else interesting today. This new law has the potential to be confusing and quite complicated. For example, he said that a person can still be charged even if they have in their possession the allowed amount of marijuana, which will be 30 grams, if the pot has been illicitly sourced. In other words, if you knowingly purchase the weed from somebody who is not authorized to sell it.
Under the new law, illicit possession of cannabis that you know to be illicit is actually going to be illegal. You can be charged via a ticket that if you pay is non-criminal, but if you don't pay, it could get on your criminal record, and the officer could actually charge you criminally.
Now, according to the Stats Can, cannabis-related offenses have been decreasing over the past years. But nonetheless, in the 3 years since 2015 to 2017, police forces across the country have laid 164,000 cannabis-related charges. The vast majority of those, 80%, were for possession. And in total, about 600,000 Canadians have convictions for simple possession. And police here tell me that they will continue to lay possession charges and enforce the laws of the land right up until the day those laws change.